Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. It's part 2 of my a fairies journal, the design team project for NightOwlCollage, using her lovely Gingham and Gold digital kit. So last week we did some work on the journal cover and we started work on some of the pages. So today I want to carry on working on the pages, doing some more decorating. So let's just pop this to the side. I've still got all my bits out everywhere. I've been having a real good play with lots of different things. If I bring the cover in, this is what we did last time round, and I found in my stash these lovely little paper flowers. I think I might need to just cut this little bit off because it's a bit sharp and cumbersome on there, but I was thinking of just having them on there, possibly because as a last time round I hadn't decided on what I was putting on there, so I'm just going to tuck these in here along with everything else that we've got, so that when we come to finish the cover, that's what we're doing. I kind of went through my pages because I thought I'd pulled out far too many from my stash, so what I decided is I'm only going to be using a few of the pages in the kit. Sorry, a few of my pre-made pages, because I want to use more of the kit pages. So all I've done is I've just made a little pocket on here. This was already on here from my Fabric Friday video, and I've just added a little tuck pocket on that one. This one was my lovely material page that's going to go in the journal, and I've decorated it up with some of the gorgeous fussy cuts on there. So that's been done. That has been decorated up as well. And then on here I decided to do another lace pocket, and you get these lovely fairies that are the way they're done is if they're actually flying up into the air, so I thought they would look just lovely on that page. And then I've just done a little bit of decorating, added a pocket and some lace onto some of these gorgeous digital pages from the kit. So that's where I'm at the moment. I've done a few of those. I have got some more ideas here, but this is what I want to concentrate on this in today's video. So these, let's move those over there for now. These were the pages that I wanted to create the secret little pockets for. And as you can see, it has made this lovely big pocket on the page. And because we had the glitter Mod Podge on there as well. Let's see if the light will pick that up. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So when you're in your journal, you look at that as the page, and then you realise you've got a secret little pocket there. And what I decided to do was just to add another little pocket here into one of my flip out pages, because fairies love little secret compartments. Well, I think so anyway. So this lace was in here because I'm thinking of just making sure we get it the right way around. I was thinking of just having a bit of decoration along here, along the edge of the page. And then I was thinking maybe one of these little hearts. These are mother of pearl little shell hearts, buttons. And fairies love that kind of thing, little trinkets and stuff. So that's what I'm thinking of doing with this one. This is exactly the same, but the blue one I went ahead and did in exactly the same way. So you've got your lovely secret pocket, and it's got the glitter Mod Podge on the top. And again, this one's got a flip out pocket, but it's at the top on this page. So I'm thinking of using along this edge, using the blue one for this. I might still use the mother of pearl buttons, I'm not sure, but that's my ideas that I want to do just to finish this page. So let's open that out, make sure, I'm looking to see which way. I think it is this way. It's a job to say. It looks like it's printed nicely on both sides, but we want to cut a piece along here, don't we? And I just use my lighter quickly to seal that edge and seal that edge. There we go. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you enjoyed last week's video. I hope it's inspired you to try something new and different with playing with the fairy kit. As I said, I love fairies, but it is new to me, this theme. So yeah, I'm really. I said, I think in my write-up, I feel like a kid playing with amongst the fairies again. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now I want to add a little bit of the string, but I think this is going to be too thick, sorry, to go through the holes. Yeah, far too thick to go through the holes. Okay, let's tuck that back in there. Do I have any sparkly thread? Only red. Okay, so let me just grab. I'll just grab a bit of this, twine. What I want to do is just do it as if it's been sewn on, but I'm not actually going to sew it. So I need to keep that one up that end. Oh, trying to do this first thing in the morning when I'm not properly with it. And then I'm just going to go down. My thread wants to separate like that, and back up. Sorry, I'm probably off camera. I'm holding it right up close to my eyes to see what I'm doing. I'm basically just going through the button like you would stitch it onto something, but I'm not stitching it onto anything, because what I want to do is then just knot this off on this side. Then they've got the little threads hanging off. Okay. Yeah, that's how I want that. I might chop these a little smaller actually. There we go. That's a cute little button to go that side. Do we want one this end as well? Yeah, I think we do. So I'm just going to do the same process again. Come up, leave myself enough to tie it off, and then oh, fiddly this morning. Come on, Jen, fingers work. Fingers work for me. I should really have a needle probably to do this, but I just thought it would go easier than this. Come on, one more. No, it's not going. I'm not going to waste time in doing this. I will do this off camera, I think. I'll just finish this one. Let's just cover that up for a moment and do another knot. Okay. There we go. So we're just going to stick these little buttons on. Top there. one at the bottom there. Okay, I think I'm going to peg them so that they stay like that, and then we'll peg that one like so. Okay, that's what I'm going to do down the side of all of these pages. So let's move this. Where can I move it to dry? Stick it up there out my way while we're waiting for that one. Let's go along and cut some ribbon for here, because I think the blue would look really nice along this edge. So I want 1, 2, I'm going to do this edge while we've got it. 3, and we want a piece along here as well. Fill that edge, pop it over there. There we go. So let's put some glue down this edge. I'm going to do the buttons on these ones as well, I think, but I'm going to do it after. It's too fiddly for me to do this morning. A little bit of that showing. Come on, bit of glue, just a bit. There we go. That's that edge. And a bit of glue. Along this edge. There, I just think that makes that look so pretty. And we're going to put some little buttons. I'll do that little technique where I stitch through them and have some buttons decorating those. That's lovely. So that's another page ready. I just wanted to show you what that looked like done. So we will move that to that. That page can go over there. Now this page, this is how I do my flip out pages. I've got an idea. I want these as little pockets on here. I first of all, if you're new to my channel and you've not seen me do this, I print, a lot of the time I would just print on copier paper single-sided. I then join them together. I just put a bit of glue in the middle to join them. But because it leaves all this side open, it gives me the opportunity to add in little flips and flaps, as I call them, my flippy flappy pages. You can have them any which way. Yeah, there's hundreds of different variations, but basically this is what I do. On this side I create a little flap that will tuck in, that all gets sealed and glued together. So I've gone and prepared this, I've inked it and everything, and I just wanted to show you that in case you were new and you hadn't seen me do these before. But it is something I like to do pretty much in most journals I do. I love doing this kind of technique. So I want this one more at the top, I think about there. So we're going to put some glue. Now this flap's rather large, you don't have to make it this large, as long as you've got about 1/2 inch, just over 1 centimetre, enough to tuck in the page basically when you're doing this. Okay, so we were going to come about there. So I'm just tucking it in, lining it up, making sure that's all flush. All glued down. Like so. Okay. So let's turn this one around, and we're going to come down at the bottom for this one. So let's put some glue on here. So how are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Start of a new creative week. Hope you'll get lots of time to have fun in your craft room. Lots of nice crafting adventures. Okay, so I want this one about here. Just make sure that's all smoothed down, and then there's no glue there. Okay, so that is basically how I extend my pages to create flip flaps, and then all I do is seal it together. I like to put a bead of glue. If it was just 2 pages without the flaps, I put a bead of glue literally just all the way around the outside to seal it up. And I've not had any problem with the coming undone or anything like that. I will often sew these pages as well that are done like this, just because I like to have them look, I like the sewing look, but I'm not going to sew on these ones. But when it comes to the flap, if you see, all I've done is just put a bit of extra glue around that, because you're going to have a bit more wear and tear on the page. But along here we'll just put a bead of glue all the way along. Let's flip it round and do this side. Like so. And then lastly, all along this edge. And then I work from the center, smoothing it out. Like this. You can use your hands, or if you've got one of these, it's just a card. You can get bone folders that are flat like this. And then I just like to use my fingers just to press and make sure that that has all gone round, all stuck together. Nicely. And then I will leave it to completely dry. What I've got here is my little pockets. These are some of the little ephemera that you get, and I just want to put these pockets on here, so I'm going to do that now. Normally I would leave this to completely dry before I add anything else, but so that we can get it all finished and I can move on to my next one. So I'm just going to do the 3 sides. And this is going to be a nice little tuck on here. Just leave that half hanging out there. That's that one. This one's going this side. I like to do these flippy flaps, not only to you can have like extra pockets, but I usually do them with a lot of extra writing space as well. Me personally, with my journals, I like the writing journals, so I like a lot of plain pages, so these will flip out, writing space on here, and then you still got options to add bits to the pages. So I'm going to lay that out this way to dry. Let's just lay that behind me to dry. And then I've got another one here that's been prepared. So these are slightly bigger, and they've been done slightly differently in that I've followed the contour of the design on here, but both of them still flap out with extra writing space on the side. So let's get these done. And then we'll check our time and see if we can get on to doing any of the other decorating of the pages. Sometimes I will decorate the pages beforehand, like I'm doing a lot of it here this time. I did that with my garden story, which I was quite glad I did it that way round, because there was so much bulk to it that I'd have never been able to add them successfully if I hadn't have done it decorated first. You know, you wouldn't have been able to get all the pockets and everything inside it. So I'm doing this kind of the same again, in doing a lot of the decorating on the pages first. But normally, if I'm just doing a more simple journal, then I will put all my pages together, then I will decorate them up. I suppose it just depends really on the journal and how much decorating you want to actually do in it. Now, these are all just single flaps, but I have in the past done ones that have had 3 or 4 flips and flaps on them. Okay. That's all done. So let's flip it over this way and make sure I've got a bit of space, because these pages are a bit big now. And then we will put some glue on here and seal it all up. So not every time do I print on copier and single-sided. I have got some of that lovely presentation paper that's 120 GSM, and I use that for 3 or 4 pages within a journal that's double-sided. I just like being able to add flips and flaps and options to your journal. I mean, of course, you could extend the page like this without tucking it in if you've got, you have printed double-sided. There's no reason why, if this flap was more decorative, or you could attach it with fabric. A lot of flip-ins. I think Wendy over at Wendy's Journal Adventure does lots of flip-ins with her journal pages. Okay, smooth that out nicely. There. And that is another page ready. Okay, so that one's going to go behind me to dry as well. Okay, what have we got with this page? Oh, I was going to check my time, how we're doing. 23 minutes, that's not too bad. We could get a few more pages done. Oh yeah, I wanted to put a belly band. Oh, I was going to use this on here. I wanted to come down here, cut around here and come down. Okay. So let's grab my pencil, and if we come to about here, and then yeah, we'll just start it there. I think I'm going to cut this by hand because I want more of an organic look down here. So I'm just going to cut. Thankfully it's got the gingham, so I can use the gingham as a guide. I'm just going to fussy cut round. There, and then that is up there like so. Okay, so this is going to go on to the page. Let's just put a bit of pencil mark on there. Take that off. Make sure that's off that side. Yeah, just glue that round, and we've got a nice little tuck on there. So let's give it a ink. I think the purple is going to go nice. The dark, this is the wilted violet. So I've been using these different colours that I pulled out interchangeably, just going by what colour is predominant on the page. There we go. Let's put this back in here. Okay. So all, do I want to, I think I will glue across these bottom bits as well. So I'm going to put glue along here, I think, and then all along here. All along this edge. And then across this top bit as well, I think. Okay. Move you down slightly because it just fits the page. There we go. And that, we've got a journaling card, is going to give us a lovely big space to tuck something in. That's nice. Now, what do we want? Do we want a little bit of lace or something up the side? Predominantly on this page, we've gone with the ribbon, but I wanted to do maybe, I've only got a little bit of this pink lace. Let's have a little look-see and see. That's the only other, I don't know if that bit's long enough. It's not too bad. Oh, what we got here? Which way does this go? That way. That might be nice to hang over the edge. No, it does need something on it though. Maybe a butterfly, or do I have any more of those darker butterflies? Excuse my reach. I've got a couple here. That's one of those. Oh, that's, yeah, there we go. That's it. I should have pulled out some more of those butterflies. Okay, that's not going to be long enough for the next page, but for the other side, but that's fine. So let's pop a little bit of glue along here. Just clean my nozzle. I refilled my Fabri-Tac glue after struggling last time around with it, and it's better, it's working better with the newer. Hello, sorry about that, my phone cut out, don't quite know why. Thankfully I hadn't got very much further than sticking those on and finishing this, so I spotted it straight away. So that page is done. On this page now, what I want to do is use this other side. I want to do a belly band. So let's bring in my paper trimmer, and I want to make sure I get all that butterfly in. Yeah, that's just gonna work. It's gonna be quite a wide belly band. I don't know if I need to take a slither off the other side. What do I think? I think I might take a slither, just a slither off the other side, like that. So it's about 2 3/4. That feels a little bit better. Okay. So that's the base of it. Now what I'm thinking is, do we want some lace? Let's see what we've got. These are some little bits. Not quite sure actually. I wonder, I've got this is my only bit of eyelash trim, and I'm just wondering if, no, I don't like that on there. It needs something, on it. Not quite sure what though. Does it need any ribbon? I'm not sure what it needs. Let's have a look. I've got some little fabric-y bits in here. Let's have a look at what we've got. I don't want those. They're just some clusters. I think this is going to be too big. Yep, and that's a paper clip ready to be decorated up. Okay, so let's have a little rummage in Amber's beautiful accessories that you get, the little fussy cuts. We could have this little secret door, couldn't we? That could kind of sit to the side there. And then what else we've got? We've got some of these little labels. So actually there is some smaller ones of these in here. No, I think a word maybe. I liking that. I think I will, unless we have that. It comes too far over the page. You want to be able to see elements of what you're putting inside. I just wonder. No, I like, oh, what about that one? They're all so lovely. Actually, I like that one because that colour matches. I'm terrible for things like that. I do like things when they match. I've just seen, now I'm thinking, changing my mind again. It's just because the kits are so beautiful. There's so many lovely, lovely options. There we go, this is the one that I've spotted. Oh, now I can't decide. Because, again, it's the blue colours match. I think I'm going to go with that one. I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, so I'm going to use the purple around the outside of this. I'm looking forward to doing a Messy Monday in a few weeks' time and actually playing with these inks, creating some backgrounds and stuff. So yeah, I really am loving these colours. So that's the little base colour, but with this one I want to use the Stormy Sky. That will highlight the blue. Just a bit more. There. Yeah, that stands out nice. Now, the only other thing is, do we want a little bit of lace or something? I do want some lace on here somewhere. But I'm wondering if it can be, if it should be on a little word. Let's have a look at our word. Fairy dust. Mythical, mysterious, fantasy, whimsical. Oh, whimsical's nice. Just need to do a little bit more fussy cutting because my Scan and Cut left a little border around it. I've no idea why. I swear it's AI and has a mind of its own. There we go. So it's just, this stormy sky colour goes so well with these colours of these little words and labels here. Just so lovely. Now that I definitely do think needs to have some lace under it. And what do we want? Do we want a piece of this under it, or is that too big? Too big, I think, but I'm just wondering, do we want anything? No, not that one. Do we have... Let me just grab my white lace from my other bin. I think there's my other tub here. Yeah, here we go. There's some white lace here. Maybe a strip of that would do. Let's see. Yeah, it's what it needed. A piece of this. So let's cut where we want it. It's a bit big. Tell you what, I'm going to glue it down and then I'm going to trim it round. Sometimes find that is easier than trying to fiddle around with getting the right size beforehand. Oops. Oh, clumsy, clumsy. This mat needs a good clean anyway. Oh, I'm sticking to everything now, look. Okay, there we go. Right, let's do the trimming up. Bit there and a little bit on there. Straighten that up. There we go. Yeah, that's going to go on there. I am still thinking that might need something down the bottom. Let's just have a little look and see what we have got stretching across here. Maybe a bit of that. Maybe it just needs a bit of so I've not used book page. Normally when I ground something I use book page to ground it, but I'm not using any of that kind of thing in this particular journal, so I'm just wondering if I might glue that onto the bottom of here actually and then cut it, and then this has got a bit of a trim at the bottom. Okay, let's do that. Let's just put a bead of glue around there. Myself a little bit of loop, and then I've got it the right side, haven't I? Yes. Just do that, and we can put any extra glue on here that we need. afterwards, like so. And then we can trim this down here. Okay. And then that is just going to sit on there like so. Okay, so what I tend to do is I like to be quite precise, is I'm just going to do a line here, and rather than waste all my Fabri-Tac glue, I am going to use this glue on predominantly on this bit, and then my Fabri-Tac just on the Fabri-Tac glue, on the fabric. Just saves a little bit of Fabri-Tac. Now I'm just going to anchor that bit down as well. Now we had that, where are we? Like so. There. That's nice, I like that. So I want a bit of Fabri-Tac glue on here. Oops, still being clumsy. Okay, that's gonna go on the page there, and I'm just thinking, no, I want it center. There we go. I'll make sure that's okay. So now we can glue this down onto our page, and I'm not going to glue along this bit, I'm literally just going to glue the belly band bit. That can be a nice little flap. I always put a good amount of glue on the top. Some people just do a straight line. I suppose because whatever I put in the pocket is never usually as big as the page. So I always like to put a good decent amount of glue. I'm going to line it up at the top first, I think. Try and get it centre. There we go. Oops. Okay, doesn't that look lovely? Yeah, I really like that. So that's another page done. That's good. Okay, so we'll pop you to the side there. Let's bring in what I've got here. These were some ideas that I had for pages. I've been pulling the pages and bits and bobs. So this is a cluster, a pre-made little cluster that I had, and I was just thinking that that word butterfly would be nice on there, but it needed something else behind it. So I was thinking this. Now this mother-in-law saved for me. I think it must have come off a bunch of flowers or something like that, because she often gets these in different colours, and I just thought this lovely kind of like pale pink, almost slightly peachy colour went perfectly with this. So okay, let's so thank you very much. I love getting these, I love using them. She often saves me little bits, bless her. She's lovely. just giving a bit of an ink around the outside. Okay. So I'm going to glue this on. Do I want it? I'm just wondering if I want it to hang over slightly. I might do, so I might leave that until I've sorted this out. Okay. I'm just wondering, because I'm going to have this hanging over the page. Like so. Whether to do, because then you can tuck in something. It gives just a little bit of decoration. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the page first. It's almost, I don't know if it's, yeah, I'm just looking at this. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like normal sewing thread, oops, like this, a bit thicker, probably one strand of the embroidery thread, and it looks like it's just been all stuck down, and then it's not sticky, but it's like all glued and set. It's really funky anyway. I really like it. Just pick up what I dropped. Okay, so that's going to go along there. We want to come in a little way, don't we? Want to come in about half. Yeah, I think that's how far we want to come in. So we want glue along this bit here. I'm just going to open this page up so I don't stick to my other one. Okay. There, that's going to be nice. So what I want to do with this, I'm just going to put a bit of masking tape over that edge, if I can find where my masking tape has gone. I thought I had it to hand here. I did have masking tape in my little trolley. I'll have to use a bit of this tape instead. I just want to cover up this so that it doesn't catch on anything going in. There we go. How bizarre. Masking tape is just, oh, I know where it is. I'm using it in a project. Okay, so I want a bit of glue along here, all the way along this back edge. This is going to be a nice little tuck spot. Okay. So we want to come in slightly and we get it centre about there. Now, I don't know how well it's going to hold onto that glue, that material. I might have to come back and put a bit of Fabri-Tac glue, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think it's sticking very well. I should have used Fabri-Tac glue. Okay, so what I'm going to do is see if we can put just a bead of glue all the way along here, and that should now stick that. There we go, that should be stuck down now. And then I just want this, actually, because that, I think that is going to dry and leave a mark. This, it's lovely material, this silk taffeta, but the Fabri-Tac glue just goes through so quick, so much on it. So I'm going to cover that up with a nice, with this label. Like so. There we go. Yeah, that's stuck much better along that edge now. So there we have, if I grab a little journaling card, a lovely little tuck spot there, look, for you to tuck in. Perfect, I like that. So that was one idea for that page. I then think that gives, you can still write on here. You've then got writing space here, and then on the back there. That's what I wanted to do with that one. Okay, how are we doing on time? 22 minutes, and the other one was 29. So if we do this one, I liked this and thought if I put anything like a pocket it would cover it up, so I thought I'd do a fabric flip. So I've done these in one of my Fabric Friday videos, but what I actually want to do is just put this little fairy on here. Now I think the pink around her is going to be a little bit softer. So let's just grab this. Yeah, just enough to take off that white edge, but keeps it nice and soft. There, perfect. But my label can still be with this lovely stormy sky. Okay, so she's going to sit on there. Now this is actually a little pocket, so I'm just wondering if I've got a bit of, perfect, look at that. So this is one of my pocketed fabric flips. I do have a video for this. So we basically, if I move her right down, it's only this very top bit of the wing I don't need to put glue on. Okay. So we'll glue her down, and then this will be the last page that I will do on camera. When I come back for the third instalment of this little series, we'll be doing some ephemera, because hopefully I will have the journal sewn in, the signature sewn in, and we can then do some nice ephemera pieces to fill out our little pockets. We use some of these gorgeous little fussy cuts that you get. I mean, just look at them. Aren't they just beautiful? Okay, so that's going to go on there. That comes down just peeking out, and then this I wanted to go along the top here. I'm just wondering if I want a little bit more purpley lace under it. And if we got, oh yes, that's nice, I like that. Okay, so let me just grab the glue page. Got enough glue on here. I want to put some glue on here first. Just tuck that under there and sit this like so. Okay, and then we'll put our little label on. There, that's nice. Yeah, as I thought, glue seeping through, and I don't want it to be stuck down. Okay. Okay, so we can now put this on our page across the top here. There's some stringy bits. I might just trim these off actually, because we've not got too much stringy bits hanging off of the page. Then that's going to go on there. You can still see this gorgeous page, do a bit of writing. Okay, so when I put my fabric flips on, I just put the glue all along where I've stitched along this top bit. Just a bead of glue. There we go. Lovely. And that's another page done. Gorgeous images on there, so I think I'll leave that page as it is. So there we go. That's some pages that we've done. We've done that page. I'm going to put some buttons along the top and bottom of that page. We added to this page with our belly band and our little pocket there. We then did this nice little tuck spot from a cluster on that page, and then behind me these pages are nice and dry and ready. What I do when they're double thicknesses is I use my scoreboard to score down the middle. It just helps prevent any creasing and bending of the pages in the middle. You get a much neater fold down the middle like that. You get a much neater edge. So I will go and do that with these pages. But then we have our little pockets here, look, on that page. So there we go, that's some decorating of some pages. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Do check out the previous video if you haven't seen me make the cover and everything, and I will be back next Monday when the journal will hopefully be put together, and we need to make lots of nice yummy ephemera using these wonderful little fussy cut elements from Amber's kit. So all the links will be below for Amber's kit, so do go check out her Ko-fi and her Facebook group as well. You can join her Facebook group, and I will be back in my next video. Happy crafting everyone, take care, bye.